Common questions about the COVID-19 vaccine. I'm Chandler Morgan here in the WBTV News Now desk, and we're answering those questions for you. Let's start with the basics. The CDC says there are two vaccines that are authorized and recommended for use, the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccine. And they're both working towards a common goal, which is to protect you from getting COVID-19. 2 doses are needed in order to be fully vaccinated. But is there a real difference in how the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines are made? Is there really any major differences at all? Well, we talked to a medical expert at the Lynn Health Science Institute.
In terms of the vaccines were developed, there's virtually no difference. They're both mRNA vaccines.
The CDC says there really isn't a striking difference between the two vaccines. The only minor differences there are is when it comes to how the vaccines are stored and how old you have to be in order to get the vaccine. Let's start with how old you have to be. So, for Pfizer's vaccine, according to the CDC, you have to be at least 16 years old. In Moderna's vaccine, it's a little bit different, so you have to be at least 18 years old. The other minor difference we mentioned is how those vaccines are stored.
The Moderna vaccine gives us options to send it to locations that do not have the storage capability for Pfizer.
Let's dive deeper into that. So Pfizer's vaccines are stored in an ultra-cold freezer. Moderna's, they can be stored in a freezer or just be stored in a refrigerator. And this is all according to the CDC. But since there's no major differences between the vaccines themselves, is there a difference in how effective they are? Is one vaccine more effective than the other?
Both have very limited side effects.
Serious side effects from these vaccines are really, really rare.
The CDC says getting vaccinated is one of the many steps you can take to protect yourself and your family from getting COVID-19. And whenever you can get the vaccine, they say take whichever one is available to you, whether it's the Pfizer or the Moderna vaccine. We know a lot of stuff is changing with the COVID-19 vaccine. That's why we've made it easy for you to go to our website and look at all of the different stories we have online. All you have to do is go to COVID-19 vaccine. That is the tab here on the WBTV website. We're going to continue to answer your questions here about the COVID-19 vaccine in the WBTV News Now desk.